Throw this away. There you have it. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be filming a how to make your lash bed nice and comfy for an affordable price. This is something that you are interested in. If you want to see how to get your lash bed comfy, if you want to learn how to make your clients snore and make them just have the best experience on your lash bed, then just keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so we're starting off with my lash bed. I just hopped off of it, and this is what it's looking like. Let me get out of frame. So this lash bed I got from Amazon. It is just a basic lash bed. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take everything off, and then once I'm done, we will jump right back on. And if you see my little trail of my microphone, mind your business. If I were to go ahead and take off all the sheets and everything off my bed, this is what it's looking like. It is just a pink lash massage bed, whatever you want to call it. I found this one, like I said, on Amazon. And what I do is every single week at the end of the week, one, I like to go ahead and wash the sheets that I have on my bed. Two, I like to wipe this down. Even though no one really touches it, I just kind of like to do it. So here in my little storage unit over here, I have some, just kidding, they're on my lash cart. Where are they? It's still recording. So I have some Clorox wipes, and you can also use the cavi wipes to go ahead and wipe this down. Some people I've even seen use a barbicide wipe and just wipe it down. I'm just going to use Clorox wipes because nobody really touches it, so I'm not really too concerned. So all I'm going to do is just take one Clorox wipe, and I'm going to just wipe it down. And then you obviously want to throw this away. There you have it. What is gonna make your lash bed comfy, and what I don't recommend, is that you just lash on a bed just like this. Because even though, yes, it is more sanitary, it's easier for you to go ahead and wipe it down, but these beds are extremely uncomfortable without any bedding. I have personally laid on lash beds and went to lash artists who had no bedding, had no cushion, and oh my goodness, my back will start to hurt. I'll want to move around. I get really, really uncomfortable. My neck starts to hurt. So I just feel like if I'm going to be laying there and I'm going to be paying a certain amount of money, I want it to be comfortable. I want it to be relaxing. I'll have the AC going. I have a candle lit, you know, so you just want to make this experience for your client enjoyable. The majority of my clients who come to me, this is like their escape. This is their getaway. This is their time away from their kids, away from their husbands, away from their problems. So, you know, some people just want to really take these 2 hours that they have with you to fully relax. So I love my lash bed. I get compliments on it all the time of how comfy it is. People fall asleep, they snore, and they just love it so much. Just don't leave this bed without any covering. It is extremely uncomfortable, and you know, your clients will not enjoy their experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a memory foam mattress topper, and I believe I got this one from Walmart. I'm not sure how much it was. I believe it was like 10 to 15 bucks. It was super affordable, and I'm going to lay it on top. It is a twin mattress cover, and I feel like that is just what really steps up the game and what really makes it comfortable. It's this extra cushion and this extra support between your client and the bed. It's not only really good for the back, but it's really just cushioning, and it's like it says, memory foam. It's really going to mold to your client's body structure. Okay, so this is what the memory foam topper looks like when it is on. Again, as you could see, super comfortable. It just forms to my hand, and it really just grips everything really nicely. It's just super comfortable, super soft. When these do kind of get old, and from light, especially because I do have a window right here that's emitting light in, the sides will tend to get a lot more yellow. Like as you can see on this side, it looks a little bit worn down. That is super normal when it comes to these. It's probably time to replace this one, but it's still really good. And again, like I said, it's just really comfortable. It's really cushiony, and it just really gives excuse me, it just really gives your clients that comfortable feel. So I don't just leave this alone. I'm obviously going to put something on top. So the only thing that I could say I may a little bit dislike about a memory foam topper, particularly this one, is that it doesn't really have like cooling or heat regulating. Like it doesn't really, like if it's a little warm in here, it won't really be cool. If it's a little cold in here, it won't really be warm. So I like to use like a blanket that's specifically meant for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down a blanket, and then we'll talk about it once we put that back on. Okay, so this is what it looks like when the blanket is completely on. So this is just a white quilt blanket that I believe I got from Marshall's, and I believe on the packaging it did say like it was to help like for cooling and for heating. Like when it's, like I said, a little bit warmer, it will kind of cool down. When it's a little bit colder, it will kind of give a little bit of warmth. So I really like putting that type of blanket underneath, or you could just put any simple white quilt. The reason why I also chose to put a white one down is because I don't like the yellow peeping through like sheets or different blankets. It just gives a really nice contrast in between the bedding. So yeah, I put this one right on top. I wouldn't suggest using a white cover for lashing because one, lash glue, they might have their shoes on, they might have colored hair. Even though we do put dental bibs down, it could still stain. It's a white bedding. So having this blanket on top of the memory foam topper is going to give us that extra cushion that we need. It's going to help regulate that body temperature, and it's just going to really feel really nice. So I don't obviously just leave this blanket alone. I do have another blanket that goes on top, and this one I like to use more colors that I know if people were to wear shoes or if we were to get dirty, it is not as noticeable. I don't have to really worry about getting there and like scrubbing stains off or anything. We're gonna go ahead and put that next blanket on top, and we'll go ahead and explain that one as well. So before I go ahead and put the blanket on top, I am gonna go ahead and put my lash pillow. And it's not necessarily a lash pillow, it's actually a lumbar back support pillow. And I find this to be a lot more better when it comes to lashing on, because not only does it have a nice soft surface, and if I were to turn it, as you guys can see, it kind of has like this divot, or it kind of comes up right here. It is so that way the head can lay really nicely in this cushion right here, and the neck is really nice and secure. And again, said it's more flatter, you can lay your products nicely, your lash tile, your tweezers, without them falling. I've had other lash pillows before that when their head would go down and there would be pressure, this would kind of concave up, thus making it harder for me to go ahead and lash, for me to put my tools right here. Everything would just fall. I was constantly bending tweezers, constantly dropping my tweezers. So that's why I really like this one. If I apply pressure, it doesn't really move, and it is really comforting. So what I like to do is go ahead and put this one right where the head is going to go. And not only is that going to allow your client's head to be upright so that it is chest or eye level to you, it's also very comfy for your client. I get asked a lot what lash pillow that I use, and also my clients are always asking me about it, and it is just a back pillow, you guys. It's really that simple. We have the extra cushion, now we have the pillow. We're just really creating a very nice environment, very comfy environment for our clients. The last thing is putting a blanket on top of both of these cushions. Not only is it going to give it extra cushion and extra love, but it's also going to tie in with your room color. Now you can always change these blankets out. These are just a basic throw blanket that I got from Walmart. I love these blankets. They're so comfy for in the winter time, and they're just really comfy on the skin. Like in the summertime when my clients come in with shorts on and stuff, and they have their legs freshly shaved, they just say how comfortable that this blanket feels. I did just wash this. I just throw this in the dryer, or in the washer, and you do want to use a disinfecting soap when you go ahead and wash your blankets, because you obviously want to keep them clean. In between clients, I will Lysol the hell out of this. That way I'm not cross-contaminating anything, but you want to wash this every single week. Doesn't matter if you've had 1 or 2 clients, you want to wash this with disinfecting soap, okay? Any detergent that's meant for disinfecting, okay? So now that we have all our cushions down, we're just gonna go ahead and put our blanket right on top. Like I said, you could always interchange these blankets out for different colors. Like I do recommend though not getting colors that are going to show stains or are going to be noticeable if it gets dirty. That's why I prefer more of like a brown or a black or a gray. They're kind of easier to maintain. I would say as far as replacement goes, this is probably my 3rd one. So I probably replace it once I feel like it's starting to get too dingy, and you'll just be able to tell. Like after washing it for a couple of times, it just doesn't look right anymore. But yeah. This size is a queen. I want to say it is queen size. All right, and this is what it looks like with the blanket on top. Again, Lysol it down in between every and each client. And now if you were to lay on this, it is so extremely comfortable. I do want to say that though, with this type of blanket on top, if you're in a more warmer environment, I would try to keep it cooler because you can make your client get a little hotter. That's why it's always good to have a regulating blanket underneath, but this one on top is more of a thermal blanket, so it's kind of counteracting that, but I want that extra cushion. So you could put probably a different blanket on top, maybe just the cool regulating one in a different color. I'm sure that would be fine. However, I just love those layers of cushion. I really feel like that's what makes my bed really, really comfortable, and my clients really, really enjoy it. This is just what it looks like from, you know, your view of your walking in. This is your Lash bed. As you can see, my Lash bed is perfectly chest level to me. That's how I like it, because if you imagine a head right here, then their eyes are about pretty eye level to me, so that my back is not hunching over a lot. I will also go ahead, and now that our bed is prepped and ready to go, I will just go ahead and set down my dental bibs. And boom, you're ready to lash. Alrighty guys, and that is it for today's tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and please let me know if these tips were helpful for you, and if you're going to go ahead and purchasing any of these products for your lash bed as well. If you guys have any other recommendations that you feel that made your lash bed more comfier, then go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on your way out so that I can make more videos like this for you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.